Okay, this one was also one I solved without. Hold on a minute. Two can play this game. Number of lemmings 37, 36 to be saved. 30-second time though. This is actually hinting at one of Namida's Lemmings plus Omega 2 levels, where I think he uses the. I can't remember what tiles that he uses. I think he uses the minecart one. And basically Nintendo Addict. I think Nintendo Addict found a solution and Namida backrouted it out. So that's my understanding of what's probably happened here. Anyway, I'm not sure if that's true or not. So you might be thinking, oh my god, 30 seconds to get across this level. How is that even possible? Well, I'll go through it bit by bit. Make the second lemming a blocker and make the first lemming a climber. Make the fourth lemming in the crowd a climber. Oh yeah, probably the important thing as well is make sure you're 99 from the very start, because the 99 release rate isn't actually there at the beginning. You get that lemming to bomb in such a way such that you can dig and then bash. But then you cut out the basher halfway through stroke. And then that's it. The whole crowd's walking towards the exit, and use the walker to free the blocker. And I still do it with 2 seconds left. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Okay, so we're on to the last level that I actually solved, because I didn't solve Brutal 20. So Menacing Squared. This level is brutal. Literally brutal. You have to do everything pixel perfect on this nearly. So I'll explain. There's actually a very high release rate, and they're all walking towards snake traps here. So all these snake traps are actually live on the bottom here. There's also snake traps to stop lemmings dropping, and there's also 2 fire traps here as well. So the top isn't actually as much trouble as the bottom is. So I'll try and zoom this out so you can see both sides of it. So I've raised the release rate to 99 immediately, and then I put it back down after about 8 to 10 lemmings, I think it was. And that first guy is a disarmer though, he's not actually a digger. So we are going to lose some lemmings to the traps here, because the disarmer can only work so fast. So the first lemming at the top here, he turns around. The second lemming mines through the wall at the very top. And then we use the blocker after 4 lemmings have fallen. So down the bottom, just to update you, the only thing that's going on is there's a disarming the traps at the moment, but there's still some lemmings dying because they're wriggling past the disarmer. And I had to put the floaters in such a way when dropping down here, such that one managed to get through all the traps. And I'm not. It had to be a floater as well. That was the important thing as well, because if any of the non-floaters make it through, they just splat on the floor anyway. But once the disarmer has finished disarming this trap down here, I could probably zoom in a bit here now. This trap down here I'm on about. Once he's finished that one, immediately make him a walker, so he's slightly ahead of this lemming here. That lemming's going to die anyway, but this is just for speeding. This is just for precision, because he's going to walk into the very next snake trap. Now this lemming that's made down to the bottom here, he's going to mine this crowd out. Luckily, the disarmer finished just before this guy did, so he manages to make it to the trap just before this guy gets nibbled. I'm not sure if the snake would have nibbled him anyway, but... So all the traps are disarmed down the bottom now, and we've lost a total of 9 lemmings. Mind you, we did lose 1 each to these snake traps as well, so we actually officially lost 6 down here. And we're going to lose the blocker as well, so that's our last lemming that's going to die to save the 90 required. I must say, I am a fan of the SNES menacing music here. I am actually a very big fan of it. So I stupidly assigned a climber here, but I actually managed to make it end up working in the end. I think I turned the lemming that mined into a climber before realising what the implications of that would be. Because he's going to climb this vertical wall now. And then I made the very next lemming behind him a climber as well. So you have to platform in such a way so that this doesn't get completely sealed up, and this guy can still fall down. And then you platform to the right here. And I had to platform in such a way here that it didn't completely seal up as well. So this level was just incredibly precise. And I wasn't really a fan of the precision so much. It's a very hard level to work out. I did actually have to ask a Nintendo Addict for help on this one as well. This level just looks insane. The miner was to free the crowd, and the basher was for the one-way wall, and they should just walk down safely. They should. That climber's fine because he's a floater. That's probably a reason you should probably make make sure all the climber lemmings are floaters actually. Excuse me. So yeah, nice level there. Very nice level, Nintendo Addict. Very good use of the menacing tile set. So we're finally on to the last level of the pack, and I didn't actually solve this one. I'm just going to play Nintendo Addict's replay, and also his walls of text before and after. So the idea behind this one is you've got to save 64 out of 64 lemmings. He likes his square numbers. He's mentioned that to me numerous times. He even likes his release rate of 81, which is also a square number. Remember how the old scary boss got promoted? Well, here he is, all fixed up and at the top of the pile. Don't give up now. So the fact this was a scary boss is baffling to me. I just don't know how that is even possible. So here we go, Brutal 20 by Nintendo Addict, just for you people. He seems very proud of this music. He seems very proud of this level, doesn't he, with the music and everything. Right, so basically the trick in this level is you've got to get this guy to dig all the way down, and you've got to seal up all the gaps, little gaps with stackers, because the only way to actually get down to the bottom exit is with a digger. And you've only got one. So you have to clone a miner there, which is very interesting. And there's actually a hidden unlock button there as well. Yes, there are unlock buttons as well, just to make things even more complicated. So basically you just had to send lemmings down to each little crevice and make sure they were... Send lemmings down to each crevice and make sure they were stacking the little gaps here so the dig can get all the way down. So yeah, a lot going on this level. You also have to make sure that climber didn't make it too late to this bit here. So yeah, very precise, even more precise than Brutal 19, I'd say. You also have to make sure only one lemming comes down to this bit here where the unlock button is, which is very precise. I think the climber lemming's the one that does that though. What Splitter does. Good use of splitters there in though Nintendo Addict, has to be said. So there we go. So that's Lemmings squared for you, everybody. Even though I didn't actually officially do this level. The old rank 5 boss, well, he got the axe. I put over 10 hours into making him, but he was still a bad level. He had to go. Alright, you just finished the last rank. Hearty congrats to you. Clap, clap, clap. Indeed. Okay, so that is Lemmings Squared wrapped up in my opinion. I'm probably going to move on to Nintendo Addict's next pack after this, which was Casual Lemmings, which is supposed to be easier than Lemmings Squared overall, but gets a bit brutal difficulty again in the last rank, I've been told. But yeah, be nice to play more by Nintendo Addict. I must say some of his levels are a bit hackish and kind of just gimmicky and purpose built for the trick he's trying to show off, but it's unique. It's a unique style. But so I also probably mentioned that Casual Lemmings is probably going to be the last pack I play in the old format as well. So if you're hoping I'm going to play your pack, I'm only going to be looking at your pack from now on if it's in the new format. So just throwing that out there, because as much as I like the old format, still it's getting a bit outdated, and I'd rather just move on to the new format now. And I expect other people to do the same, to be honest, when they make their content. So thanks very much for watching the entire LP if you've made it this far, and I shall see you next time.